Hey, it's Scrappy Peep Suzanna here today for the Scrap Room. These are the 4 flavor of the month kits or the 4 flavors in the flavor of the month, and I'm creating that large photo layout there using the Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold collection. So you are going to, in your regular kit, get the 3 sheets of pattern paper, 2 sheets of white cardstock, and a quarter pack of ephemera that varies, as well as a 4x6 sticker sheet. In addition, I am creating with the embellishment add-on kit, where you will get to go with the Brave and the Bold, a half a pack of the thicker phrases. And then I am also creating with the pattern paper add-on, and you will get 2 sheets of each of the collections for that. So what I've done with some scrap paper, and it's not really scrap paper, if you follow me, you know I like to go to Tuesday morning, and I have 20 sheets of that pink polka from Simple Stories, and so I'm using that. I had cut that to create a diagonal template to work with my Amy Tangerine collection there. So I am just using the template to trace the pattern papers to then cut them with my trimmer. And so I have, the photo I want to say is actually 8x10 printed on 8.5 by 11. If you, again, follow my work, you know I have a new large format printer. And so a lot of my layouts lately have been using large photos. So the photo of my daughter reading, taking a bit of a respite at the hotel over spring break recently, is going to be that top left corner. That pink with the white stripe diagonal is the top right corner. That black, and those are actually little white flowers, is the bottom left diagonal, and then in the center on that right hand side is going to be that sort of tealy aqua there. What I didn't realize, so you'll see in a minute after I finish cutting it, that I didn't actually cut what I had intended to cut. I had wanted the white where those brush marks end to be on the opposing diagonal of the pink, but they actually end up going in almost in the same diagonal, and that was not intended, but it's the way it was, and so I was just going to go ahead and go with it. You can see I struggled to figure out how to make that fit. So rather than wasting a whole piece of 12 by 12 paper behind it, I just adhered it with a 12 by 12 piece of the white cardstock behind it to lay that as a template. And then my intent all along had been to zigzag stitch each of those pieces together, but I will put, you'll see it coming up, a piece of just scrap white cardstock behind there, just to give it a little bit more of that solidity, some solid feeling, especially as I was sewing those layers together. So you'll see that coming up. So in a second, you're going to see me begin to fussy cut the flowers that are on the B side of that pink. So as soon as I saw this collection with the newest CHA releases, I was like, I knew I was going to need sheets of that to fussy cut flowers. I knew I wanted the pink for one side and the fussy cut flowers for the other. And I knew that if Rochelle included this in the collection, that was going to be the case. There was going to be at least that sheet in there. And I was right, yay me. So I thought I might have fussy cut one of those larger flowers as well, but I really liked, what I didn't like was that while the color palette goes together, the flowers were different. There's sort of, one was more classical and the other was more whimsical, and I didn't like the way that they went together on this particular layout, and so I opted not to do that. And so now I'm going to go and zigzag and fussy cut. I'm going to spare you the agony of me fussy cutting the butterfly and the flowers. And then I also went to my silhouette and I used Hello Friend Brush Script is the name of the font for refresh, and I will put that in the description box down below. And I will try very hard to remember, because I know I very often say I'm going to put things in the box and then forget to do it, and then you remind me that I haven't done it. So I will try very hard to remember. But at least this time I remembered what font it is that I use, because I know somebody asked me previously about a font and I was like, no clue. I'll try and find it, and honestly, I can't find it. So as one of my embellishments that come in my particular kit, every kit is going to be a little bit different because of how Rochelle divvies up the embellishments. But I have this sort of, it's a Polaroid frame, and it's got a shimmer to it. Holographic. Got a holographic effect to it, and so I use that to frame one of the other two 3x4 photos that I have of my daughter. I had thought that I would use both of them somewhere, but they covered up too much of the pattern papers, and I really wanted to maintain as much of the integrity of those different pattern papers as I could. I am now just going to back some of the fussy cut flowers with foam. Some of the thickers, obviously, their thickers are on foam, and so there's different depths throughout the layout because some are popped up higher than others, and I like that movement that that creates, along with the movement in the patterned papers there. Um, the direction of the layout there, while there are three clusters, the title cluster, the Polaroid photo cluster, and then the floral cluster on the left, uh, you can't really see a visual triangle amongst those three clusters. But what you do see is the movement of all of those papers leading your eye into the center of the photo. So from the title and the photo down into the point where the pink and that aqua sort of converge. What you will not see here, oh, something else I want to show you. What I'm doing right now is, so some of the stickers that come in that come in this collection are clear stickers, and because I'm not working on the white cardstock that comes with the kit, I back them with white cardstock, and so it creates a little bit of a firmer sticker, and B, it takes the opacity away from the clear, so that you can actually read it and get more of a crisper image there. So just a little tip: if you get stuck with these stickers, you can always create your own white background by just putting it on white paper, like I have done there. And I actually do that with a fair number of them. So just going through the ephemera at this point and finding, little things that coordinate. What's odd about this collection is you can very much see the pink, the aqua, and the black, and even sort of a purpley, a fuchsia color that runs through this collection. But then you get this random like blue, and there's a couple of papers that have it in it, and it's almost like you have a subset of collection within this collection. So I think for Rochelle, choosing the embellishments was really hard for her, because uh, not all of the embellishments are going to coordinate with the papers that she got that coordinate really well. And so that is so not Rochelle's fault, and you need to know that that is just the way that the collection was designed. Um, so I'm just laying things down. There's a lot of phrases: what a day, grateful, unwind, and I will off camera, I'm going to type my journaling and cut out the phrases on white, and that white cardstock is going to go on that black there, which also kind of gives your eye a little bit more focus on that black. It takes away the dominance of the black that you see on the screen here as I am building the different layers in this layout here. So again, this is for the ScrapRoom, which is a kit club. If you subscribe to Flavors of the Month, you will get 4 different collections. There's also the double shop where you get 2 different collections. I love this because it saves me money. I don't feel the need to buy the entire collection, and you get a really good sampling of each collection. So here's the full layout, and then the close-ups are to follow. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the box down below. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Come back again soon. Take care.